Let's go. 3, 2, 1.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to yet another round of Between the Bellz. My name is Adam Alexander. With me, two of my favorite people in the entire world, Coach Joe Vargas and Coach Mags Duarte. Welcome, folks. How are you?
Good, and you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Max, how are you this week?
A little hyper right now.
You are?
Yeah. The Celsius is just now kicking in.
Oh, I honestly, when you guys got here, you're like, we're going to go grab something to eat before we record. I'm like, they're going to come back mad sleepy.
Oh, no.
I don't know. They must have been putting something in them tacos.
No, I just figured, yeah.
You know, Mexican meat.
I just figured, like, if I eat, I'm going to be a little sleepy.
We came in and we're fucking around with the microphone and everything.
Yeah, like, I
hope you put that into the
I'll find a way. I'll find a way to start using this, like,
bloopers.
Like how I'm not the silly one or I'm not the difficult one. It's always one of these two.
Difficult now.
A little bit.
You're calling us divas, huh?
I won't say divas, but I'll just say, like, you guys get a little bit, like, fun. I want to say, like, fun is a good word.
Good way to save it.
When I'm just like, oh, we need to start. And
you want to be serious.
And I'm trying to do my count, like, okay, one. I like to get a nice little count going. And Mag's like, no. Like, I'll get to 4, she'll say 9. And then,
I like El Natural, man.
just keep it going organic. So this week I wanted to start off with a little game. We've played this before, but we never really played it. We didn't release that episode, so we're going to play this game again.
I didn't practice.
Oh, you didn't? So I guess it's going to be natural.
She likes nitro.
That's what I'm saying.
Good way to turn that on me, damn it.
So, this game changed my life, and
Okay.
we'll talk about how. But so you're in charge of the world. You are like the supreme emperor of the world, or the king, or whatever you want to be.
Pinky. No, the brain.
You're the brain. Yeah. No. Is it?
No, it's definitely
the brain.
brain.
It's the
I'm
brain.
half pinky and half brain, though.
You're half pinky, half brain.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to go into how that adds up too, because I'm like, I feel like I'm all pinky. Like, this is the brain right here. I feel like I'm all pinky. Like, what are we gonna do today, Coach? Same thing we do every day.
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
I'm gonna hit you. So you're like full emperor. You're in charge. And you can make three rules. You know, this is what we're gonna do from now on. This is what we're not gonna do anymore. And this is what I'm gonna let you continue to do, even though I kind of don't like it.
I already kind of know what Joe's going to say.
Okay, so we're gonna start with you.
Oh, man. Come on, man.
We'll just go
Okay,
slow.
what was the first one?
The first one. You have to. We'll start with you lay down a new. Everybody's got to do this thing.
Definitely workout or some sort of physical activity. Whatever floats your boat. If it's yoga, it's yoga. If it's running, boxing, whatever.
But no sitting there meditating.
No, I think everybody needs some sort of physical activity for sure. It helps clear your mind, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then now you got this thing. You can't have this thing anymore. This is over. This is say goodbye.
That's the hard one, man. That's what I wanted. You can't have it anymore at all?
Yep. And after you say it, it's gone.
Oh, no. Okay. Dang, man. Drugs?
Really? You're just gonna take away everybody's drugs?
Yeah, well, see, that's the thing. It's hard because some people need drugs. Not the bad kind of drugs, but some people, like, to balance their shit out, probably, drugs ain't really a bad thing. But, see, this is why... Can I just skip to the next one?
Okay, well, we're gonna go back to it. You better
Okay.
Put something in the back of your head on that one.
Okay.
And then finally, the thing everybody can keep. It's like, okay, I don't like this, but you guys like it, so I'm gonna let you keep it.
Oh man, see, this question's a little hard too. So maybe I could say drugs for that.
I was
one.
thinking, like when you said that, I was like, okay, I think you should let the people keep.
I think
their
drugs. Yeah, drugs.
Like if people exercise regularly, I think drugs.
Offset.
It's kind of like a reward.
Okay. Well, yeah.
I smoked cigarettes for like 2 years when I joined the gym.
What?
Yeah, because I didn't.
I can't even see you smoking cigarettes, man.
Really?
I can't physically imagine you smoking cigarettes.
I smoked a pack a day until
God.
2021, November 2021, then I quit.
Oh, that's recent.
Yeah,
I knew you.
I couldn't even see you smoking weed.
But you've seen me smoking
weed. I didn't
weed.
see you smoke. You never smoked in front of me, but I came in here. You're like, I never seen you like actually fucking light it up and smoke it.
Oh, okay. I thought you seen me hit a bowl a couple times.
Oh,
I
you're
would've
a
fucking
bowl
knocked it
hitter.
right out of your mouth.
Yeah.
dog.
Now I can imagine
really?
you hitting a bowl and just like,
Yeah.
Oh man, yo. But yeah, I smoke cigarettes. Yeah, but and I say that because I would after the workouts, get into my car, light up a cigarette. Oh, it'd be the best freaking thing in the world.
wow.
Yeah, and then I just quit. You know, it was just I was done with it. So we leave people their joints because that could be a nice little reward for
Yeah,
them.
well, you know, sometimes people need the CBD.
And
or whatever.
like me, CBD is not a drug. Don't do that.
It's kind of.
No.
But if you mix it with THC, it is.
If you get if you're taking THC, aren't you isn't like CBD just something that comes with it automatically?
I'm not really sure.
I just
You're
don't.
asking the wrong motherfucker.
I tried CBD.
But it comes from the
Way to
marijuana.
go to weed college, huh?
I didn't go to weed college, but it's technically, it comes from the plant, and the plant is the
I
drug,
think
isn't
CBD
it?
is a con.
I don't know.
I do. I've tried it, and it was just I got nothing out of it ever.
Well, yeah, because you smoke weed all the time.
Actually, it was before I started smoking weed all the time. It was before, and I just got nothing out of it. I don't know if my brain was overpowered because there was I've done mushrooms, and I've never nothing. The most I got out of mushrooms was it felt like a really, really good weed high. So my brain is just different. But CBD,
Probably didn't know how to fucking receive the message. That's all.
Yeah, true. Oh, and people give CBD. They have you can give CBD to your pets. To me, I'm like, okay.
I'm low-key, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I don't even think it's real.
I've seen
I've
seen it.
I did catnip. I didn't do it, but I would give catnip. I had a cat in college. I would give that thing catnip all the time.
I don't even know what that is. I'm not a cat person.
Okay, it's basically weed for your cat. You get some
Catnip
drunk.
is cat weed?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it gets your cat, loopy and
shit.
fun, stuff like that. So now you got to make some
What happens if your cat gets addicted, though?
I don't know.
Oh,
Yes, that cat will go wild.
You got to
fucking
sleep different.
fiending ass cat. Yeah, for real.
Sound like he's mating all night and shit.
That shit sounds terrible, man.
So what are you leaving for the people?
What am I leaving? No,
What do they
the
get
drugs,
to?
the drugs.
Okay, so now we gotta go back
So
to-
now I got to go back to
and
the
take
other
something
one. I was
away.
kind of thinking about it at the same time, What would I take away, dude? I don't know, man.
All right, we're gonna come back to
We
you.
gonna
Keep
come
thinking.
back.
Keep
'Cause
thinking.
I kind of have an idea. We play this game already.
You're
man.
always like, I know what Coach Joe would do.
Yeah, I don't want to.
I was like, what are you gonna do?
I'm not about to take that one.
So what are you gonna do, Coach? Okay, no, okay. So you're in charge. Everything you say goes. What's the first thing you gotta implement? You gotta put something into people's lives. From now on, everybody is doing this. What is it?
They're doing something?
You gotta make them do something. You gotta.
Write in a journal.
Fuck, read a book? I don't know.
Oh, what, dog?
Because I don't read. So
Yeah.
I don't know. What would I make somebody do to be positive or to help them out? I would have somebody find a higher faith, like any religion that helps them.
Spirituality.
Spirituality.
Give them a higher power.
Yeah,
Yeah,
give
yeah.
them some calmness and whatever.
That's a good one.
Whatever makes them feel good.
Take me to a higher love. Stephen Winwood.
Exactly.
Yep. All right.
That wasn't that bad, actually. I was like, oh, this could be bad.
When I started singing,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna edit that out.
No.
Now, okay, and now you gotta take something away.
Well, last time I went extreme and I said taking away
You said satellites.
Satellites for there won't be
No GPS, though.
no nothing, no technology, everything go back. But I'll make something else. I would take away all participation trophies in every sport. Like you
that's
get
a good
first
one.
place,
That's
second
good.
place, third place, fourth place.
Wait, so you cut it at third place?
Third place, I think that's enough, no?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
No more participation trophies. Everybody's a little bitch out there talking about, they got
You
a
loser.
participation
Bitch.
trophy.
Yeah, that's.
And see, I want to say no more social media, but I was like, you know what? That shit's kind of handy for some things, man.
Yeah.
It is.
It's not all bad.
No, it's
it's-
not.
it's-
It just depends on how you use it,
Exactly.
I mean, for me, I connect with my family a lot. I get to
Yeah.
see my aunts and uncles. I got family all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
So social media, I keep up with them. I know what they look like, what the kids look like. And typically, I don't see them that much anymore.
Right.
So
And with me, I'm stalking bitches. So
right on, dog.
it's just
Right
like
on.
it's
Right
like
on.
it really helps a lot.
Grandmas,
Most of them.
got you.
All right, so you've taken away. You people have to have a higher power. and you took you didn't
spirituality. I like the way she said it.
Yeah,
Spirituality,
the higher power.
Yeah.
Now, but now, did you take away anything?
Yeah, the participation trophy.
Participation. Hey, I haven't eaten today.
Was it the mushroom?
Shit.
I don't even know because
It was a pack of cigarettes, is what it was.
It felt like an ADHD moment. Like I was like,
Lord.
oh my god, I think I just deleted the last minute of my life.
You blacked out.
Okay, so now we took away the participation trophies, which I think is great.
Yeah,
You know,
that's a good one.
it pushes people. If you're not going to place until the third, you're going to try harder.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I think that's great. Except for participation trophy wives, I think those are fine.
Huh?
You never hear trophy wife?
Oh.
I say participation trophy wife.
Fuck that. Get a better.
You gotta get.
I'm thinking about how that works. Like my mind's just trying to figure out how that works.
Well, yeah, what does that mean? Your wife is pretty and it's a trophy
No,
wife?
yeah, but like participation.
Participation trophy wife.
Okay, so please break this down because I don't understand.
I don't know what that means.
You don't even know.
No, I mean I know. It's just like just imagine it. It's like she's a trophy wife, but it's a participation.
But
You
what
were
do
gonna
you
get it
participate-
regardless.
Are you
You were gonna get it
insinuating that you
regardless.
have like a side girl?
No, you just it's like you got to earn a trophy wife. Okay, like you gotta be making six figures. You gotta. She has
So
no
because
responsibilities.
So because you automatically make six figures, you should. I mean, because you make six figures, you should automatically have a trophy wife.
You can make four figures and get a participation trophy wife.
I seen some motherfuckers out there with trophy wives that don't make shit.
Yep. See that? Yeah.
Okay.
And I need to work on it. And honestly, I'm keeping my mouth shut because I don't want the podcast to get canceled.
Gotcha.
Ain't getting canceled.
I know we're not getting canceled, but I still don't want to upset.
With our 10 viewers?
Yeah, I don't want to say like the wrong thing, but I think our listeners I know exactly what he's talking about.
Okay.
You hear that, Lance?
Y'all need to help me out because I don't know.
Yeah. All right. So now what are you gonna leave alone? Just you're like I don't think this is a good thing, but I'm gonna let you guys have it.
I'll let them keep the trophy wives.
You gonna let them keep?
I'll let them keep alcohol.
Alcohol.
Oh.
It brings balance.
Yeah.
People, it works for
Brings
people.
People that know how to drink. I know.
I
yeah,
don't.
yeah.
Yep. Okay.
So I've been thinking about giving them spirituality,
Yep.
taking away participation trophies, and I'm giving them alcohol if they go to church.
Yep. And if they go to a Christian church, they can have communion.
That's what I'm saying.
When I was a kid, we went to I grew up in a Pentecostal church, which is just like you ever see one of those snake churches?
Yeah.
It's like
It's like
that,
stomping
except
the
no
floor.
snakes.
No
Okay,
snakes.
just take away the snakes, and you still got that Holy Ghost, all that
the snakes
stuff.
were sitting around you.
We would drink Mad Dog.
Like the snakes
Like
are in the
communion,
grass.
the pastor would pour Mad Dog. Even the kids,
Like
when it
good
was
alcohol.
Oh
it was
my God.
wino whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it's no wonder I grew up the way I did.
Hey,
Had
one
the-
day,
had the
really quick, you
struggles.
reminded me of a story where we were all young and these guys were all trying to get beers. I didn't drink alcohol, but I was trying to make my friends happy by when we were all like 16 years old, and I'd tell this homeless guy, wino straight loser outside, "Hey, bro, can you buy us 340s?" And he's like, "Yeah." I forgot how much money I gave him, and he came out with I think it was a Mad Dog 2020.
Ooh.
And I said, "Nobody told you to buy that fucking beer, dog."
That's not beer.
He's like, "Oh, can I have it?" Like, you son of a bitch, you got me, dog. So we let him drink it, and we made him go back in and buy us some more.
Dude,
Shit's nasty.
it's tough. It's tough.
I just knew everybody that drank that, or what was the other one? Cisco.
There's Cisco.
Loco.
Cisco. No.
Juice.
No, that's before that though.
Yeah,
You know?
this is way
This
before.
is like back in the
These are
day.
not my
back in the day,
times.
yeah.
before
I remember
my
when the
days.
Wild Irish
when the-
Rose.
Yeah,
that was one of them.
When the 40 King Cobra was like 79
Oof.
cents.
Yeah. Back when it meant something.
Shit.
All right, so
Yeah.
those are the things I would keep and
Okay.
take away. You?
So me, I'm right there with Maggie, but I would add journaling. Now this is what
Journaling's a good one.
This is how that question back in the day changed my life, because it's like after we played this, I said I would make everybody join a gym and keep a journal. Mm-hmm. And after we recorded that, I felt like such a hypocrite because I didn't do it. I had the gym membership, but I didn't keep a journal.
Yeah.
And-
But you actually did keep a journal. You were telling everybody your story.
No, this was before. This is how that started.
Oh, okay.
That's
what made you feel
This is how
comfortable.
that started. Yeah, where I just started writing in my journal and working out every day, and that really kind of opened up my life for me to not only enjoy but to see how I was enjoying it. Okay. But that gap, because there was like 3 weeks, maybe a month, between me saying, "Oh yeah, everybody should," I don't know if you guys have ever had like a hypocritical moment where you're just like, "Oh, you know what, I'm being a hypocrite."
Yeah, sure.
It made me just feel bad, and it was like, "Well, just start doing it, and you won't be a hypocrite anymore." So I would say, everybody keep a journal and join the gym or yoga. I think we just got to find a way to get the yoga into the gym thing.
Damn, dog. See, you're gonna have to do yoga.
I ain't doing that.
I said I didn't mean and. Join a gym or, why you just don't want to do yoga?
I don't think I should be bending into those situations, dog.
You know what? I got my opinion.
You said I don't think I should be bending in those situations.
That's my opinion. I'm not trying to
No, I get you.
Else. I don't feel comfortable. I can stretch normal stretches, dog. I don't need to do all that fucking posing tiger shit, all that bullshit.
I've heard some people
tiger, crouching tiger, whatever that shit's called.
I've heard this one dude told me that his family was like so Christian that they didn't like.
Oh, I don't do it for that.
No, I know. Yeah. I'm just saying. They felt that you were stretching sometimes and opening yourself up to spirits.
I've heard that before. I've heard people say that's like demonic to do yoga and shit like that.
Yeah,
but I don't care about that.
Yeah.
That's not why I don't want to do it. It's
demonic.
Just
I need to. I would like to work that back out because it used to be pretty.
Yeah, because everything that's
a good staple into my.
Supposedly everything that's spiritual, that's not about Christ or God, it's like not considered like
It's occultish.
Yeah, occultish. So that's why they bring up that word. It's not like I don't agree with it. But yeah,
yeah, but I don't. I'm gonna start a yoga church.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
I'll go to your church.
Well, yoga is supposed to be spiritual, man.
It is. I think it's like the perfect. To me, I've always found it to be that to where like spirituality and physicality meet because like the poses are really really tough.
Yeah, well, Americans.
And the only way to get out of it is just to like go to your happy place.
I tried it. And I had a hard time doing some of those poses, and it was like I think I was too fast. I couldn't get in those positions, and it was more in pain than anything because of my mobility sucks, So maybe if I started slow, I would probably like it more.
That's what I mean, I'm surprised that I have to tell you this. It's like you can't start off.
But it wasn't me. It was the fucking instructor. It wasn't me.
They were
going fast. So I was like fucking fat to follow along.
Okay, all right. Well, shame on them because. Yeah. You're supposed to like watch the dude.
It's like if you would have sparred from day one.
Like first day you show up to the gym, we spar.
Yeah, like no, let's not do that. That's supposed to be day 3.
Oy.
Day 3 in the gym, coach made me spar. So
then you showed up with one of my ex-boxers. That's why
I did.
Yeah, you showed up with Carmelo.
Oh, I didn't show up with him.
Well, he brought you, so he thought you could fucking fight.
That's what you get.
We knew
a tough guy brings you in. I'm assuming you could fight.
I figured.
And he told me that he couldn't train you no more because you needed more help. So I was like, oh, so this motherfucker's beating up everybody at church.
No, it was it was like he knew that.
I didn't know that till I figured it out. The fourth day.
Dum, dum, dum.
But it was the day I turned 44, and I remember the dude you put me in the ring with named Raul, and that changed a lot in my life. Now the thing I would let everybody keep is their pets, dogs most important. Like I cannot.
Why would you think of taking that away?
This motherfucker.
Dogs are gotten out of hand.
What?
I'm pretty like this. This is the first time I'm coming like out, going public with this statement.
Out, huh?
But this has been a minute. I'm just like everywhere I go. Every time I go somewhere, I got to see 5 dogs.
So you hate pets?
Dang,
I'm not a fan.
My dog is my boo, man.
And I get it. I'm
trying to get a dog. They don't let me.
I get it, but it's just like
Shout out to my wife.
There was one. Your wife won't let you have a dog.
She said because I won't watch it.
You're never home.
That's what she does. Damn, you talked to her or what?
Hey, she gonna like that, bro. See, I told you.
So okay. But when I go to a restaurant, I don't want to have to deal with a dog. I don't want to have to step over a dog. And it seems like I'm always having to step over a dog.
Oh, what restaurant you going to, man? You go to OB. That's why, huh? That's why, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the person in front of me has a dog and they're holding it like a baby, and that dog. I don't like eye contact.
Funny.
I don't like eye contact with animals. And this freaking poodle, this lady was holding it like a baby, and it was over her shoulder. I'm standing behind that dog, just looked me dead in my eyes, and I didn't know what to do.
You should give him a jab.
I wanted to. I wanted to, but it's people are like, well, some people dogs are like their kids. I'm like, that's the first sign. Your dog is your friend.
She's my friend.
Yeah, leave it at that. Don't take it to that next level. So I'll let people keep their dogs. I almost said kids. I'll let people keep their dogs, their pets, you know? And then, let's see, the one thing I'll take away. I think I take away Facebook. I would definitely take away Facebook.
I don't mind.
Well, nobody uses it anyways.
Exactly. Yeah. No. The bad people use Facebook. Oh. I was like, you guys, the ones who, you know, I'm like, you guys got to go. I wouldn't take away all social media.
Social media.
I don't know, like words, like all the time. But I would definitely take away Facebook. Now we got to go back to... I don't have one. Go back to you.
Man,
yeah, I don't have one
quick,
either.
Man.
Well, it wasn't. It was like 20
I'm trying
minutes.
to concentrate on listening, you know? All right, what would I take away?
You let people keep their drugs, and a lot of people are thankful.
Going to the gym, okay.
You got them going to the gym.
Doing drugs.
Yeah, gym.
You got to balance out your planet.
So what would I take away? What would I take away, man?
She's on healthcare.
It's too hard, man.
She's like, she can't take away healthcare.
What would I take away? Well, I don't know, man. I think identity politics, I would take that away.
Ooh, Dad. Identity politics.
Yeah.
You would just, anybody
It's because it's so complex. It's such a broad, you know, statement. That, But yeah, identity politics is probably something that...
And like, okay, now if someone says, okay, what's identity politics?
Well,
is it just the fact that I'm a biological male and I consider myself a woman?
Identity politics is anything that like contributes to your identity and you feeling so righteous that only your way of seeing the world is right. You know what I'm saying?
Like that.
Yeah. That it is getting crazy out of hand.
Yeah. It's kidding.
Yeah.
I haven't been on. I don't watch the news, man. So I'm not in the loop about that. But for a while there, especially during the COVID time, not a lot of people didn't have much to do. So you saw that a lot for sure during the whole canceling people and all that. Like you mentioned earlier, we're gonna get canceled. Our podcast is gonna get canceled.
Yeah, they completely forgot about me. And
It came from that, man.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah. That's it.
I think that's good. I think that would be great. You know, one thing I did do recently is because of a conversation you and I were having. We were talking about identity politics, and you were like, "It's only like 1% of the world, 1% of the population that is in the gendering, he, she, me, she." I went to my Instagram. I was like, "Did I put up my pronouns?" I took them down.
You put the he him.
Yeah, I was like, they know, like
they know you're a he.
Like. I would if I were a she or she or whatever the hell or the she whatever.
We don't know if you were a female before,
if I was
man.
a she her, that's what it'd be. If I was like I'm gonna be a she, then yeah, you got to put it up. But I get emails and from people and they're like their pronouns would be there, and I'm like, yeah, I know. You don't need to tell me.
That's crazy.
It's never the other way. It's never what I don't know. And then when you were like, yeah, it's 1% of the population, I was like, oh my God, there's so much virtue signaling going on.
Yeah, exactly. And that's part of identity politics.
Yeah, it's like, so, all right. Now, now that we got that out of the way, I'm glad we get to still do drugs. Sometimes I think about it. I was like, weed is still a drug, right?
Yeah, it's not federally legalized.
No, it's not. But the government, the U.S. government plays this game. It's like, we'll let them keep their weed. Just to an extent. It's all really absolutely. Absolutely. Now we gotta go into what really matters. The Loma Haney fight.
This is about to be a long conversation.
Okay. I watched it.
You guys since you just finished watching it, you're going first.
Okay. I think Haney won the fight.
Okay.
Okay. From a couple perspectives.
Okay.
Now we'll go through rounds 1 through 9. I had it 1 through 9, I had it 5-4 Haney. And then
Lomachenko.
Loma took round 10
11.
and 11 easy.
Yeah.
And that just made it 6-5.
Yeah.
No, yeah, 6-5.
So you have a draw.
I actually I guess I do. Yeah, I do have a draw.
Yeah.
But this is where I would if I'm a judge, I'm just going to give it to Haney.
Yeah.
He's the undisputed champion.
Okay.
When you get into the ring to take the belt, you have to take the belt. You have to make it
clear.
You have to make it clear.
Yeah.
You have to make a clear statement. You can't get in there and survive. Loma did more work than he thought he was going to have to do. I'm absolutely positive. He got hit way more than he thought he was going to get hit. And I think 1 through 9, Haney just really held his ground.
Right.
And also served him up some. Now, you and I talked about this when his dad was like, "All right, you're winning the fight this far. There's 3 rounds left."
Yeah.
And his dad's like, "You're winning the round. You're winning the fight this far." I don't know. I was like, "Why?
Yeah.
Why would you tell him
It was
that?"
too close to be saying some shit like that.
I wouldn't. To me, that's something you say in the final round, before the final round. It's like, "Hey, you got this. Don't just get in there.
Don't take your foot off the pedal.
Don't don't let up. That just get in there and finish this. You got this." I don't understand what the dad. Maybe he was just being a dad. The corner coach was completely gone, and he was just being a dad, just saying, "You got this."
That's him. He's the lead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And so,
but you mean that he stopped coaching and became a dad?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's what I'm saying. He
okay,
stopped
I see
coaching
what
and
you
became
mean.
a dad. So
Got you.
You're winning this fight. So
Okay.
that's the only thing. And then he went and got it handed to him.
Let me defend you there.
Okay.
I mean, let me defend the dad there. Only his dad knows him better than all of us.
Mm-hmm.
So the dad probably thought if he would have told him, "Hey, this fight's close, it's up for grabs," he knows his son better than anybody. Haney probably would have retracted. So maybe he told him, "You're winning," so Haney could stay on top of his horse.
Okay.
So I don't know why. Only he knows him. Like, we can all criticize what he says, and
That's true.
remember, they only got a fucking
30 seconds.
after they get in after they get in and out the ring and do what they got to do. They got about 15, 20 seconds to say their thoughts.
Yeah.
So maybe he knows him. He knows what he needed to hear.
I will.
Because it's not like Haney went in and took his foot off the pedal. He kept going.
But that 10th round, he just got caught.
Yeah, he got caught too clean. And somebody mentioned the long hair, man. The long hair kind of does play a part, man. It just makes you look at it like your head's just getting snapped back and your hair is moving all over the place.
Who has long hair? That people consider Haney to have long hair?
No, well, yeah. Well, it's not long, bro, but when you punch,
You're a bigger
and
target.
The hair, yeah, the
You're
hair
a
just
bigger
starts
target.
looking like it looks more dramatic than
Yeah,
it
when
actually
you hit in
is.
the head and your head goes back, when you
Yeah.
see all that hair going back and everything, so it looks a little worse than it really is.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it's just as a black person, I'm like, his hair is short and kinky. It's like it doesn't.
But it's just a bigger target. His hair's not flat like
Yeah.
Loma's.
like Loma's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't move. I can understand that. It gives you something else to look at. Please explain to me, and I think this is why Haney. Everybody's like Loma won, Haney didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Why did he push him? Why did Haney push Loma in the weigh-in?
Oh, why did he do that? I think it's just the heat of the moment thing, man.
Because it was like Loma was just being Loma.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, it's just like roar and push.
Something probably just came over him, man.
Yeah.
And he just, fuck it, I'm pushing him.
One of those spirits that got in him from doing yoga.
Yoga's, I'm telling you, that shit's fucking crazy. It makes you do shit like that.
One of them yoga spirits, dog.
No, I think that he did that because, from what I understand, they weren't doing good in sales before the fight.
Oh, okay. So it's just to promote the fight.
Promote the fight. People excited to see that fight. So
Definitely got people talking.
yeah, got
after
people.
that.
Everybody was talking about it. So because if you know Devin Haney, he's not like that. He's never
pretty
done it
chill.
before. So when you got that pressure that you ain't selling enough numbers and shit like that. Or maybe he just did it because he got in his face and he smiled, but they were getting in each other's face for real cordial and respectful. But Haney, you didn't see Loma really say nothing at that moment either,
No,
He just smiled with confidence. That was all it was.
Probably
But
a smug look.
that push was so hard.
His I think it's
It was like it just sent him back. I was like, golly, that was brutal. But in Haney's defense, he did not fight like somebody who does that. He fought it very clean. I guess you could even say respectful. Skillful fight. He wasn't also dirty.
be using dirty tactics.
Yeah,
But
dirty
you know
tactics.
what? I gotta apologize to Haney. Didn't hug as much.
There was no hugging.
I was fucking surprised, bro. He hugged a couple
Lomachenko
times.
hugged
Yeah,
him,
Loma
yeah.
hugged a couple. But I was surprised, and I was like,
Good for him.
that's what. You know what, man? What made everybody's talking about the fight. That's what I like about it. People are saying, "Oh, he got robbed," this and that. I can't argue about that. I don't think you. If you tell me, like me and her were talking earlier, she thinks that Haney won. I can't argue it. Some people think Loma won. I can't argue it. Some people think it's a draw. That's how good that fight was.
Yeah, this is your first loss.
I didn't lose, dog. Technically,
He's still undefeated.
I
dog.
think Loma won, so I won.
That's not how it works.
Let me tell you.
You got an asterisk. You
Okay,
can put
okay, it's
Let me tell you my
Okay,
turn now.
okay. Yeah, my bad. My bad.
my turn. My
Okay.
turn.
Remember, I wanted Haney to win the fight,
Right.
but I thought Loma was going to pull it off. In the fight, now I'm going into an avenue that don't belong to me. Psychologically, and now we talked about this earlier, Loma forced the fight. Loma made the fight exciting. He made the fight. He pushed the fight. And they both didn't fight like the way they fight with each other, different people.
With different people, yeah.
But Loma was initiating the fight. And you can see a lack in confidence in the fight in Haney's face when the fight was going on. That I'm not saying that he lost. I'm just saying you can see the confidence wasn't there. And you never sparred a guy or fought a guy like that, bro. It's so hard to be confident, you know? So what saved him is if he wouldn't have had that body attack. If he wouldn't have had that body attack, he would have lost the fight.
He went to the body a lot.
A lot. And that's how you stop a guy like Loma.
Yeah.
He took the risk and did it. And yeah, he took some shots doing it. He was never, I don't know, I think he was hurt, but he wasn't hurt where he was out on his feet. But, you know, because those shots from Loma, they kind of stun you. They don't rock you to put you to sleep. They just kind of stun you, you know, especially a guy at Haney's size. But I just see in the confidence during the fight, not after the fight. After the fight, they both looked uncomfortable and unconfident. But when the fight was going on, it looked like Loma was forcing the pace. But there was a lot of shots that Haney was landing that only like people that fight know what they feel like, you know.
And that's why I gave it to Haney. Is like I just saw him landing shot after shot accurately, intentionally. And so I was just like, yeah, he's got these rounds. There were a couple of rounds where Loma got his combos off, but for the most part, it just kept going. In my book, it just kept going to Haney. But now you said something interesting. You said after the fight, they both looked unsure.
Yeah, they both looked like
you didn't see it.
They didn't both. You walked away.
Yeah, I was. Yeah,
they both looked like they didn't know what's going to happen. You know, they both didn't know. You know,
Unsure.
when a decision is made, sometimes you know who won the fight without even being announced.
Right.
They both looked like they didn't know who won the fight. You know, and to answer your question real quick, you didn't make a question, but you said something. You said in order to beat Haney, you have to be clear, and
Right.
I disagree. If you were never the pound for pound fighter, you know, Loma was always pound for pound in the top three, and he's not a guy who's never had a title. If you never had a title, you clearly have to beat the champion.
Okay.
But to me, this is like an even playground, and there was a good fight. I mean, the decision is, I can't argue it, but I still think Loma won, so I'm 4-0. I need to put an asterisk. What is it? Asterisk? Asterisk, or whatever the fuck it's called. Asterisk next to my record, dog.
It's gonna be an asterisk, definitely.
It stopped recording, huh?
It probably did.
I heard it.
Yeah, I was like, oh, please don't let this thing be
Is
active.
that because it ain't got no memory?
I checked the memory.
Oh.
You know, and just to apologize for how late last episode got up is because I uploaded in 1080p.
Oh.
And so that was and then like YouTube was like, we're going to take our time processing this one. And then when I did it in 720 or whatever, the one down below it just zipped right up.
Yeah.
But that was the whole thing.
You want me to check it?
No, because it's not going to, I mean, it's who's watching at this point? No, I think people listen. I don't think they watch.
I know. I listen to it.
That's
too.
what I mean. It's like people are listening.
All right.
So
Let's go.
They'll be looking at a whiteboard. I know I'm cute, Lance. So
That's our only listener and shit. Our one fan.
Lance, my boy. All right, now now Mags, now you were Team Devin.
Yes. You know what? And that's because Coach made a good point though, and the first point that he made that I agree with is that it's getting people talking. You know what I mean? Now, one thing that I don't agree with is people saying that Loma got robbed. That fight was way too close.
Did you guys tell me that Loma
close.
petitioned for the win?
Yes.
Yeah,
For the
his manager,
judge,
his whole team,
16, the 116-112. They're petitioning that judge.
Is that something? Okay, and then it just won't be unanimous.
No, it was unanimous.
Right? No, I mean, so he's still not going to if he gets the. Okay, so what is he going to get out of a petition?
I really honestly don't know.
Because like it was unanimous, so if they flip one judge, he'll still lose 2-1.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
I think they're just petitioning that judge. But you know something that they mentioned on the Top Rank broadcast is that one judge has judged 4 of both of their fights, 4 for Haney and 4 for Lomachenko. You know, so it's like, you know, that's his perspective. Is it like outrageous? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. He was seeing something that everybody saw something different, man. A lot of people are leaning more toward Lomachenko, and I get that his shots just look more effective in the sense that they were kind of knocking Devin's head back and shit. But Loma was pushing the pace. I just had Devin up because of his body work. And he was, if you look at the round as a whole, round by round, he was kind of pushing Loma a little bit more.
But I feel like he kept...
and the body work.
I feel like he kept responding to
and
Loma.
Yeah, exactly. If and when he would get hit, he would also not leave no response. He would respond back even if it was just with one shot.
Yep.
You know.
So it was. I agree with Coach. I think it was a really good fight. I think it was.
It was good. It was a good fight for boxing, dude. Like it was a close fight. You can't say that was. I personally don't think it was a robbery. If Loma would have won, I'd have been like, whatever, dude.
The robbery thing, that just comes from your DraftKings, your FanDuels. Is like, I lost my rent. I got robbed. Well, it's like you just...
robbery would have been like a landslide. Yeah. Landslide. Like 115, 113 is like, okay.
Yeah, like if they never gave Loma any rounds.
There's a lot of swing rounds in there, man.
So I don't...
That's what I think, at least.
Who's fighting next?
I believe it's going to be June 10th. Delfimo against Josh Taylor.
That's a good fight.
I've seen Delfimo fight. He's exciting.
I like him, man. I like that kid. He's one of the one.
Josh lost his belt, so huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I think he might have one, or I think they're fighting for one of them.
Yeah, but Josh was an undisputed champion at one time, just like Haney.
Okay, I'm pulling it up real quick. Fight, and we got Delph.
I believe that's the next one because we got some fights. But
we're gonna talk about that because we got
by the time this comes out, it'll
Habib. No, I'm gonna get it up. I'm gonna make sure it's up before Habib's fight, which is Saturday night.
Yep.
And who's he fighting, Coach?
Fuck, I just got the name right now. I don't know much about him.
Where's he from?
Yeah, we saw a little clip.
He's from Bompton.
Now, who did you say is fighting? The June one, the one you were saying.
June 3rd will be Jose Chole, which is Habib's.
No.
Oh, June 10th.
June 10th.
June 10th is Delfimo and Josh Taylor. That's on Top Rank. That's for 140 pound division.
When do the heavyweights fight again?
Man, it's been a while since we've had a good heavyweight fight. Actually,
I think the last good heavyweight fight was the third in the Fury.
Isn't Fury fighting? Oh, wait, I don't know if it's for sure.
There was talks, with Ruiz.
Yeah,
there's talks about him and Ruiz. There's talk about Deontay against Andy Ruiz. I don't know.
You spelling the fucking name wrong, Dick. he spelled Delfino with the D.
Oh, God. It's Teo, T-E-O.
That's what, okay, Teofino.
Fimo.
I just got it.
His name is a little unorthodox, but...
There it is. Same stuff. Google knew what I was talking about. Let's see.
Shaking ass, man.
News. Am I shaking?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just...
Is that the coffee?
No, probably the coffee. And today's workout was just freaking a lot.
You fucked up. Well, you wanted to do extra burpees. Nobody told you.
No, you know why? And I'm gonna talk about this. I saw somebody else doing extra burpees.
Oh.
And it wasn't a matter of, it didn't become a pissing contest.
Yeah, okay.
It didn't become if you can, I can. It became hey, if that person can work hard,
I can do it.
I can work harder too.
Yeah.
And then so I was like, then what the hell is Coach doing adding burpees to our workout anyway?
No, it's a drill that I do with the guys, and I just want to throw it in there today to mix it up. Some weeks I start the drills on Monday, different on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I just said, fuck it, I'm going to burn them out.
So, and that's why. So I came home and I watched the fight.
You look like you were going to sleep watching the fight.
For real, you were sinking into the couch and shit.
That's my mode.
The burpees, huh?
That when I just start watching TV, it's kind of like
lay all out.
A little coma, a little bitty coma for me.
A wee coma.
So, but yeah, okay. So we got the Teofimo fight.
Yeah.
Teofimo, not Delfimo.
Yeah.
Why you gotta call me out on my own? You're in my place.
What?
I don't know.
It's
I don't
our
know.
place.
I try to get.
It's our place, cuz.
I try to. I try to get emotional, but I don't even know how to do it anymore. Okay, but yeah, this week, so Habib is fighting.
A fucking journeyman named Picao who has 20 fights. I don't know his record, but he has losses. But the thing about that guy is he's never been stopped. We can't get Habib a big fight. He's only going on the 7th fight. We're trying to get him going. Usually the big fights kick in 12 or 15.
Didn't he just fight 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, but the fight was only 40 seconds.
Yeah, I know.
So this fight He's fighting a veteran who's never been stopped and he's got a couple wins. Veteran, 20 fights.
How old is he?
I don't know. It doesn't have his age on the box rec, but he looks older. He looks about 30, 32. So Habib should be able to do work and go in there and do what he has to do to get that victory.
I'm so excited to see it. I got my ticket today.
Nice.
I imagine this guy's gonna get hurt. Like Habib is strong. He's intentional. He's like almost malicious intent. Honestly, I'm gonna take away the word almost. Malicious intent. Right. When he not in a bad way, not in a negative way, but it's just like, hey,
about the way
you're gonna hit me. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you harder. You know, it's like I don't want this fight to go the distance. I'm going to. Matter of fact, I might be a little bit biased because last week, remember, you had me tech spar with Habib.
And you beat him up, right?
No, he put me. He gutted me. He threw a straight and just caught. I threw a combo, and as I was backing up, I was a little too relaxed. He put a straight right in my gut, and took a lot of just my hopes and my dreams. and then he looked at me and goes, "Protect yourself." I was like, "Jeez." But I knew that was only some of what he could do. That wasn't like he didn't give me all of it. We were only tech sparring.
Yeah,
he was just like it was an iron sharpening iron moment where he just hit me to show me that I was open. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, I just do the prayer for anybody who stands across from you.
Yeah, that kid. Yeah.
So I'm real excited to see that. Let me see what else we got. And I want to find out who Fury's fighting. Is he? Because I know I want him to fight Ruiz. Since Ruiz beat Joshua years ago, I've always loved Ruiz. I mean, I was like, okay, the fat guy with Victorious tattooed on his back, just won this. Like, I'm like, okay, there's
nobody thought he was gonna win that,
right?
It's just fucking crazy because he's crafty. He's fast.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't look like it, but he's pretty fast.
Some Mexicans, man.
Yeah,
it's like you just gotta watch that boxing.
That was a good fight, man.
It was.
They both went down.
It was great. What happened to Anthony Joshua? Like, how did he just kind of fade away?
Well, I think, that's the word in boxing. You get and then it opens a door that.
Wait, did you say his coach?
No. I said it opens.
Exposed. Okay.
When you get hit like that, how he did,
the equilibrium.
It just opens a door that before you probably never were hurt before. You got hit with shots, and it just after that, people were hurting them. So I think that you'll never be the same when you take a loss like that.
I think we should definitely make this a between the Bellz moment. Just talking about like when you take that first hit, like when I spar and I get hit hard, my first thought after that is, okay, cool, I got it out of the way. Don't become afraid of getting hit again. Mm-hmm. And I'm working away from it because Coach always gets me on it. He's like, I fight like somebody who doesn't want to get hit. Mm-hmm. And I'm really trying to get away from that. But I'm not fighting like someone who's afraid to get hit. Like if I get hit, I get hit. That's just kind of the thing. Embrace the chaos is what Coach says. And Anthony Joshua, I think it was kind of that moment where he didn't even know he was mortal until he lost. And now he just doesn't know how to win. That's the crazy thing about it.
That's a good way to put it.
It's like when you lose, accept that loss as quick as you possibly can.
Yeah.
When you get hit, accept that hit as quick as you possibly can so you can move on. So you can move on.
That one was tough, though, because he got hit right on the button where, like, you might not get your legs back, man. The equilibrium, like, right here, like, by the temple and shit. Mm-hmm. That was a gnarly hit.
And imagine, like, honestly looking at him, like, you see him, he looks like
they call him Adonis.
Specimen, yeah. He looks like a specimen of muscles, and you look at across the ring, you see a fat beer belly, sticky, skinny leg having, big upper body.
That's what I mean.
No booty having.
No booty.
And listen, when I was in charge of the Baja team, Andy was on my team. So I cornered Andy before. I worked with Andy before as an amateur team, and Andy would always get underestimated.
Does he have that mentality that I don't care who you put in the ring with me?
Fuck. He'll fight anybody.
That's that's a really great mentality to have. Is to just know that you're the one fighting. they aren't the one fighting. And that's how Andy Ruiz comes off to me. And that's why I want Tyson Fury to pick him.
And I had a conversation with Andy when he lost the rematch. And I said, man, what happened, bro? Like, he got too comfortable with that money. Sometimes there's a saying in Spanish, el que nunca tener loco sabe volver, is if you never had money and you get money all of a sudden. And he was making money, but he never got into those, that double-digit millions, And he knew he had a rematch. So, in the rematch, he's going to make 20, 30 more, whatever, whatever he made. So, when he made that 11 mil, the first fight, or whatever the number was, I forgot what they said, he ended up spending almost all of it. He bought homes, cars, and he took care of his cousins he didn't know he had, his family, friends. But he got to do it. But that ruined, he didn't have...
He wasn't able to put that energy into training?
He didn't have the coach to push him. And he's never had him. At that time, he had Manny Robles. Manny Robles made public. He wasn't listening to him. He went with Eddie Reynoso. He broke away from Eddie Reynoso too. Because Eddie Reynoso was more structured, more disciplined. He didn't like it. So now he has this guy he brought in from Sonora, Mexico. Forget his name. Pretty cool guy. But that's the only thing we're talking about. Like, if he just had a coach he listened to, no matter who you put in front of him, you just put a coach he listened to, he'd be different.
That's definitely between the bells. It says make sure you listen to your coach. Like, there's nothing else that's going to get you to a victory than someone you're listening to. Like, I can't emphasize anything stronger than that. Before we go, I thought of I had something in my brain happen. I was like, I need to talk to Maggie about this.
More things?
Yeah, there's always something.
What's up?
This is one thing that journaling definitely has done to me.
Okay.
It's made me very conscious of every moment, or very present of every moment in the day. So it's nothing escapes me anymore. But the word quote?
The word quote.
Yeah, yes. Quote. That's a verb. That's just a verb. Not everybody uses it as a noun. Like, oh, I thought of this quote, or I have this quote. I like to say it's not a quote. There's not a. You just say it, and you will do it.
Yeah.
And am I being unreasonable?
No, I actually hadn't thought about that, and I'm learning about this now, bro.
So this is probably one of those Adam things where it's like, hey, no one really cares, Adam.
Yeah,
you're I know.
There's so many words in our language, man, that fucking people just they do whatever.
But only you would notice it, Adam.
Yeah, that's one of those. I'm like, am I? So I'm the only one.
No, I mean, I'm sure.
I just learned about it, so.
Okay, yeah, but so you ever have anybody? Have you ever heard anybody say, "Oh, I have this quote I like to say"? That's not a thing.
Okay.
There's no thing are designated as a quote, and because what triggered it, the brain, is this guy said it, then quoted himself. I'm like, oh, who said that? He goes, I did. It's like, but you just told me that's a quote.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh well, yeah.
To quote, right? Like, you quoted. Yeah.
Right there, the way you used it,
yeah.
To quote, that's a verb.
Okay.
So, between the Bell listeners, this is a thing that's only me. And honestly, I should have I should have left the dog thing alone and just said nobody can quote anybody else forever.
Oh, God.
But the word
funny.
Quote is a noun, is a verb. It's not a noun. There are no quotes out there. There's no book of quotes.
There probably is.
Yeah, but there shouldn't be.
But journaling is a good thing. I don't do it as often as I used to, but I still do it at least once a week. And sometimes trying to force yourself to fucking write some shit. However, when I write certain things out, I notice that if something's really bothering me and I don't have the energy to write it out, then it doesn't fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? That's one. And two is it helps me work through things, right? I let it out. Boom, boom, boom. And after that, I'm like, like the reflection, it just happens on its own. And I just feel whatever the issue I had, if I had enough energy to write it out, I feel better about it because now I have a little bit more insight. And the answers are all within, dude. You
definitely hit a point there when you said if you don't have enough energy to write about it doesn't matter.
It's irrelevant.
That's a very good point because that's something I had to learn about. It's like, you know what? I'm not writing about that. I don't care about it. I'm not giving it life.
Yeah, exactly.
And then another thing is, I write my journal and then I read them and it's on Instagram and TikTok.
Yeah.
That's by my choice. But one thing I allow them to do is I don't make it sound eloquent. I don't make it sound.
Nah.
You know, it's like today. Somebody said a quote, and I got real pissed, and you know, right?
Yeah.
Like that's the level of it.
Yeah.
But you're just trying to get to know you.
Yeah.
It's like every journal entry is a letter to you.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is, and I think that's a real good one on you to make everybody journal every day, and then
That was you, not me.
Well, no, you said it. You went first.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't say that.
Yeah,
I
you
said,
did.
I said
You said journal.
Jim, fool.
Oh, my bad.
What's up with your journal, though?
I've been here this whole time. I've been here this whole time. And it's just, I think,
but he just finished saying he fucking present. Nothing gets past. Hey, you got me in the beginning. I'm gonna get you.
all right. Well, then I need.
We're trying to wrap up.
Yeah, it's time to wrap. I need to go get something to eat because that's what's really happening today. You guys are
I
awesome.
got a good place right here across the street, bro.
I don't know. I'm going to a
It's called Ortiz's.
I'm going to a party. So you guys sit. I have not dismissed you yet.
Oh, look at this fool, man.
Oh, I hope the camera's not working, dog.
You guys have been absolutely awesome. Thank you very much for just checking in. Jesus.
I
Okay.
hope the camera is on, man.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Coach just tapped the microphone with a quarter. Like I gotta. Anyway, like in my years in the business, tapping the microphone was just something that. Oh,
What is it? Heads or tails? Is it heads
now
or
he's
tails?
just
Heads or
turning
tails?
this into an ASM.
Heads or tails? That's it, and then we're out. Heads or tails?
Tails, we're out.
It's tails. We're out. Peace out. You guys are awesome. We gotta go. Bye.